pain.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Well, for Milwaukee, relative to last season, their record at this point, not quite up to par. They're looking for answers, looking for improvement as the season continues. Well, the Bucks had teased it during the playoffs, and finally, it's been revealed. So what do you think, Shaq, about the Bucks' new logo?
Well,
starting at power forward, at 6 foot, at the other forward position.
the crowd is assembled at BMO Harris Bradley Center looking for a Bucks victory here in Milwaukee. And we've got it right here for you on 2K Sports. And it's another road game for the 76ers. They've hit a rough spot here early, but still have plenty of time. Their season to find their way out.
And for Philadelphia, it's been a nice run they're on to start the season, especially when you compare it to the way it ended just a year ago.
Yeah, and there's an impressive buzz around this team right now. They're very capable of far more wins than they had a year ago.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Joel Embiid. Richardson is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Hoffman in at the 3. And so here is Philadelphia. Embiid kicks to Antetokounmpo for 3. Richardson. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Richardson's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the 76ers. Carter Williams, the pass to McCarthy. They set the screen. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Philadelphia ball.
So the Bucks, their last game, a win against Cleveland.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Carter Williams with it. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game. The dish to Mayo. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Hoffman. Feeds it to Embiid. Antetokounmpo passes to Hoffman.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And they'll keep possession. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. It's stolen by Mayo. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And there's the call on Joel Embiid.
That's his first personal foul.
Parker outside. It's Mayo on the wing. No one near him. And the jumper falls for him. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Right wing. Hoffman covered by Parker. Back to Embiid. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And that's his go-to move right there in the low post.
Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Embiid against McGee. Pass to Parker. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at San Antonio. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, there's the Bucks. 6.5 games behind them.
And I think for the Bucks, they've fallen all too quickly down to that spot at the bottom of the standings. If any team needed a bright start, it was them.
You're so right. I mean, some of the league's better teams can overcome a bumpy start and make a big push, but this team, not one of them.
Bucks trail by 6. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup. Their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking a great deterrent inside. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. Well, guys, give us your thoughts on that.
Well, I think for a team that has the ability to control a game with its defense, that's where I would expect the focus to be.
And that's exactly right. I mean, if they're going to play to their strengths, they should be pouring a lot of effort into their defense. I think coach is coming into this one with the right mindset.
The 76ers shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Parker against Antetokounmpo. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Still Bucks ball.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, 3 on the clock. Takes the 13-footer.
That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find a rhythm and flow here offensively.
Pass to Hoffman. Wide open look. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
At some point, guys, it comes down to pride. Start banging on your chest and get after it from your heart. I mean, you've got to at least offer some resistance. You can't just let guys do what they want in there.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And he clearly doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
Would you? I mean, how could he like what's happening? Really had to take a time out there and try to figure out a way to derail their momentum.
Now here is McGee. McGee sets the pick for Carter Williams. There's the pass to McCarthy. Back to Mayo. McGee is screened. Lobs it up. It's deflected, but he gets it back. 76ers leading by 11. Richardson dishes to Embiid. Back to Richardson. Sykes guarded by Mayo. The feed now to Embiid. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The 76ers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. Robert Covington's checked in for Milwaukee. Wright comes in for Carter Williams. Both good from the line that time. Bucks trail by 13. Wright, left side. Passes it to Mayo. He feeds it to Covington. Wright against Richardson. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And the 76ers with possession. Outpacing them right now in a 15-2 run. Out to the right wing. Embiid against Wright. Embiid, the pass to Hoffman. Nice shot from the wing. 6 points for him.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
The shot's good from McGee.
Yeah, excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
The 76ers leading by 13. Antetokounmpo up top, covered by Parker. 9 feet out. Embiid, no good. Bucks shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. Covington kicks to Wright. Mayo dishing to Parker. Back to Mayo. From 10 feet out. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Mayo's got his 2nd basket of the night. 76ers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Embiid the screen. Antetokounmpo passes to Richardson. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Parker. He had that big outing in that Cavaliers game as well. There's the pick. Here's Covington. Right side. Off target from outside. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 19-6 run. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Here's Hoffman. No good with the triple.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Fires from 14, so the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Bucks shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Shooting for Milwaukee.
And the first one drops. And the Bucks with some changes. One's checked in for Parker. And it's Bell in for O.J. Mayo. Second free throw, no good. That's good. Covington's got his first bucket of the night.
A little breakdown there, letting them get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
Inside. Here's Harris. Rebounded by Covington.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Over to the left wing. Pulls up from the corner. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
And in a conference game here, just a 2-game season series.
Yeah, you know, you want to make every game count. Take care of business and give yourself a chance to sweep.
Here's Vaughn. It's deflected. Hale, guarded by Wright. Harris outside. There's a good screen. 5 to shoot. And hit the turnaround jumper.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yeah, they've brought it in terms of having another level of intensity right from the tip.
35 seconds left in the first quarter. Williams gets the bucket.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead, Greg.
Now, here is Bell. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game, but they'll get another chance. Three-pointer, and that one's good. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Atlanta Hawks.
And it's a tough game to lose. I mean, they actually put up a pretty solid effort, I thought, but when you're battling for a road win, even when you play hard, nothing's guaranteed.
Well, Greg, I think you've got to try to convert the positives. Take them into the momentum of your next game and use them for momentum, and then take what you did well and double down the efforts here tonight.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the 76ers?
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight, and it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
Here's Wright. He's coming off a 31-point game against Cleveland.
And a gigantic game for him at the free throw line. He was an instigator, drawing a ton of contact and really just hunting for the whistle.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Tobias Harris. He's out there with Jordan. And it's Williams at point guard. 4 on the clock. They get it again. Bucks trail by 10. And Wright kicks to Bell. They set the screen. Lets the three fly. And Wright with the basket on the assist by Bell. Wright's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Bucks. Jordan sets the pick for Harris. And that one's good. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Now here's Wright. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. And stolen by Wright. Knocked loose. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Bucks making a change here. Parker's checked in. McCarthy, the pass to Parker. Tries from 16. That one wide left. The 76ers leading by 9. Kicks it to Antetokounmpo to the paint. And it's Jordan with the jam.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no line in those totals.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Carter Williams kicks to Parker. 6 to shoot. And the Bucks miss again.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. There's the bucket. Good. Antetokounmpo's got 5 now.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
O.J. Mayo is checked in for the Bucs. Double team on Parker. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Mayo. Banked in off the glass. Mayo's got 6.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Here's Richardson. Cannot hit. Good D by Parker.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
There's the dish to Antetokounmpo. He kicks to Richardson. Down low, Embiid. The shot no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Richardson against Mayo. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes,
bringing it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
And right, here we go. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Bucs have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Parker taking 2 shots.
That's good from Parker. And Parker drops them both. The 76ers leading by 9. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
The Bucs have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. They set the pick. Carter Williams against Richardson. Mayo dishing to Carter Williams. Just 5 on the clock. He tries for 3. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Philadelphia ball. Timeout for the 76ers.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now. Looking at some different sets because of the matchup.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Off target at the rim.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And here is Carter Williams. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke. all would apply.
Wright, the pass to Parker. Wright sets a screen, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats for Carter Williams. He's averaging 11 points a game, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
You know, the scheme just seems to run much more smoothly when he's in the game because he knows where everybody is at all times.
Here's Sykes. And again, it's Philadelphia. Here's Vaughn. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
That's his second personal foul.
The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
MUGEN at the line for 2.
And that one misses. And the 76ers making a change here. Randolph has checked in. Good on the second free throw. The 76ers leading by 14. Embiid the screen. Outside Randolph. And there's the 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Bucks ball.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter.
Oh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Parker outside. 5 on the clock. Free throw line jump shot. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Feeds it to Randolph. He dishes it to Richardson. Pass to Embiid. Good D by Parker. Bucks trail by 14. Pass to Mayo. From down low, he squares up and sinks it. Mayo's got 8 points.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Offensive rebound. Embiid, the pass to Hoffman. Now Richardson. He's got 8. Back to Randolph. Dishes to Embiid. The pass to Randolph. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Robert Covington's checked in for Mayo, and it's Bell in for Wright. Stolen by Randolph. Williams with the ball. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. To the paint, Harris takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Boy, he's really doing a nice job taking advantage of what the defense is giving.
Parker's shot is off.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Randolph in the posts, guarded by McGee. Clock at 6. Here's Harris. Again, Philadelphia.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
Bucks trail by 18. There's 57 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Parker. And too long on the shot.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Gallagher covered by Parker. Randolph passes to Hale. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now, here is Bell. 8 points his last outing. Parker, right side. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. McGee's got 6 points.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. 76ers lead by 16. And we'll get going after this from the BMO Harris Bradley Center.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. We've been watching a pretty lopsided game through the first half, that's for sure. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined again by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They're leading by 16. Kenny, what did you see from them?
They have run their offense straight out of a coach's textbook tonight. Both ball and player movement have been excellent. And the result of all that movement, almost all high-quality shots they're generating. It's pretty to watch. Very good fundamental basketball.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
The first thing to say is, what's up with the turnovers? Jeez. You can live with some missed shots and stuff like that, but you can't keep turning the ball over. It's crushing for a team. It just saps all your confidence when you play a half like that, Ernie. Ugh.
And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You have to like what we're seeing from Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and he's the ringleader of their offense, and what we saw in that first half with his ability to keep everybody involved is the reason why they're playing well.
And that's just the thing. I mean, he knows how to share the sugar. He makes sure everybody gets a touch, and that keeps the offense balanced and productive.
At the 2 and the 3 are Mayo and Parker. Then it's Carter Williams, and there's JaVale McGee, and it's McCarthy in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And somehow it's become a real struggle at the free throw line. He's lost his way there. I mean, he's not having anywhere near the same success he had there last season.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work around.
Been tight.